Today is January. It's January. It's not December anymore. It's January 1st, 2024. Holy cow. Boys and girls, we made it. We made it another year. It is currently 10:30 p.m. and it is a whopping 36 degrees outside. Pretty cold, if you ask almost anybody. So today I have done nothing but sleep. Last night I had a pretty eventful night. We had a lock-in up at church last night. I hinted on it in the video yesterday. Kind of talked about it a little bit. But we had a grand old time. If you guys don't know what a lock-in is basically a lot of churches do them. I think. It's where everyone just hangs out at church all night long, basically. Plays games, just hangs out, and we stayed I got up there at 8:30, and I didn't get home until 8 o'clock this morning. So I was there for roughly 12 hours. And that whole 12 hours I was there, I did not sleep one bit. Gosh, man, I'm so tired. I got home at 8 o'clock and I slept until 4:30 p.m. today. So that was nice, but I feel like I can't remember if I said this already, but it's been a long day been a long couple hours. I feel like Batman just because I haven't seen the sun. I saw the sun for like 45 minutes today, probably. And that's just because the sun came up and it was up for a little bit when I woke up. Or it was out for a little bit when I woke up. So that's about all the sunlight I've seen today. But other than that, I've just sat at the house all day and just kind of hung out. I watched a little football tonight. Alabama got beat by Michigan. I honestly thought Alabama was going to win, but I guess that's just my SEC fandom kicking in. But it is what it is. I honestly don't really care. I was hoping Kentucky would get in it, but my watch is buzzing for some reason. Is the camera still rolling? Hope so. I guess it would be. Yeah, camera's still rolling. It's kind of a slow start to the video today because today's just been a slow day. I got my 2-mile run in today, and today is day 148 of running at least 2 miles every day. So that's a pretty big milestone. 2 more days. Wednesday it'll be day 150, and I'm thinking about doing like I don't know if a 10K would. I don't think I'll do a 10K because that's a lot. I might do a 30-minute run on day 150 just to see how far I go for 30 minutes. So I might do that on day 150. So that'll be fun. Or I might just do the 2 miles like normal because after last night, I need a rest day. I'm not going to take one because pain is just a mentality, but I'm so tired. My hips hurt. I took an ice bath last night. I took an ice bath and that helped a lot last night. But it was so dang cold because it was like 36 degrees outside when I took the ice bath. and that water was literally freezing. So you get out of that, I was dizzy. Like, I legit got dizzy after getting out of that. I was in it for 5 minutes. But we're gonna do some easy back exercises today, because if I did bench press, I'd probably collapse. So we're gonna do some back work. Oh gosh, here we go. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm doing bench press today. Just everything in me hurts. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I haven't stayed up that late in a long time. And it's not even just like the staying up late part, it's just all the physical activity that we did last night. There's a lot of running around. We played dodgeball, and I threw my shoulder out. That hurt really bad, but excuse me. But we played dodgeball. We played cops and robbers. We played hide and seek. We played basketball. That was cold. We played some outdoor basketball, and we had the hoop like at 8 foot, so we were just yamming and stuff. So fun, but and it's so fun now playing basketball because I can actually jump a little bit. And I can like keep up and like play decent defense and like get up in the air a little bit. So it's cool. It's fun playing basketball now because I'm a lot more athletic than I used to be. Still can't shoot, but you know, it comes with it. But we ate food. Like, we ate some food last night. I had some pancakes around 3 o'clock like 3 a.m. Had some chocolate chip protein pancakes. Then we're smacking. Whenever I eat pancakes now, I don't use syrup on it. I feel like I don't need syrup, but I don't use syrup on pancakes anymore because like it's straight calories, extra calories. But what I struggle with lately is eating dang candy, just like left and right. If there's like a little, say there's like a little miniature fun size Twix bar, it's like, oh, I'll eat that, or like a little piece of chocolate, oh, I'll eat that, or like there's a cookie, oh, let me snag one of them. It's just stuff like that. I've struggled. I'm still struggling with trying to cut that crap out. And it's just when you're surrounded by it, it's like, oh, one of them wouldn't hurt. Then that one leads to two, then it leads to three, then that leads to like 200 calories. It's just like them little dang Twix bars or like a little cookie or something. And that's like 300 calories of your 2,000 of just straight chocolate. You know, that's just that it ain't good, but I definitely went over the 2,000 calorie mark last night because we also had some hibachi, had some chicken and rice and steak and rice and stuff, so it was all right. But let's do another set. Mom, she cooked some I don't even know what it was called. It was like some stew. It was like a beef and chicken and bacon stew. It had potatoes and corn in it. And that's probably the best soup she's ever made. It was so dang good. I had that for supper tonight, and that's all I've eaten. Like I didn't eat any lunch or breakfast or anything today because, you know, I was sleeping all day. So I had that and a piece of cornbread tonight for supper, and so I don't know if them calories that all them calories ate last night, would I count them on today, or would I count them for yesterday? I don't know, but it is what it is. I did weigh in today. I said I was gonna come in with a weight goal, or with a weigh in. I'm still sitting at like 183, 184. So we didn't hit the 180 mark by the new year. So that's the first time in my weight loss journey. It's kind of sad, but it's the first time in my weight loss that I haven't hit a goal in the time that I've allowed myself to get it. Now, saying this, I'm still going to hit that goal. I'm still in the mindset that I'm going to get down to 180, but I haven't got there yet. You know, I'm not there yet. And that's the big thing, because a lot of people, you know, I've done this before myself. A lot of people said, well, I didn't reach this goal, so I'm going to quit. No, I ain't going to quit. I'm just not there yet. So it'll come. It'll come. Shoot, it might come tomorrow. It might come in a week from now, but it'll come, you know. I'll get there, but I'm starting to see improvements on the way my body looks. Like my torso is the biggest thing, because that's, you know, that's where the fat and all that crap's stored, and all your important stuff is in your chest and torso area. And I'm starting to notice some positive things there, like my chest and like my tits and stuff. I call them my tits, but it's kind of, I guess they're not there anymore. That, you know, they're more flat than they used to be. I don't have like sagging, you know, like I used to. Like, so that's pretty cool. My stomach's flat with my chest. Like, I still got like loose skin and stuff, but it's not like overhanging like it used to. You know, I've still got the loose skin everywhere on my body, but it'll come back. It'll shrink in eventually. You know, it's just one of them things that takes time. So I guess that's a good thing, that I lost weight kind of at a slow pace, instead of like a quick losing 50 pounds in a month, you know, because then you'd have a lot of excess loose skin. But now, since I've kind of lost it at a slower rate, I don't have as much loose skin. I mean, it's still there, but it'll disappear eventually. I'm starting to be able to feel like my muscles and stuff, like poke at them and stuff, and actually feel them instead of like pushing in on them and feeling fat. I can like feel my muscles and like my chest and stuff, and my core and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's just all these different changes happening right now. It's a pretty cool thing to actually visually see progress on your body and stuff. So not just feel it, but actually visually see it. That's a pretty cool thing. So let's do another set. I've done 2 of these. I could go to sleep right now. I did 20 of them bad boys. It's funny. I saw last night. I saw my buddy Jay for the first time since like not January. It's the first time in like July. It's probably the last time I seen him. He came to the lock-in last night, and he said it was pretty cool, like hearing from him, like how different I looked, you know, and like he didn't recognize me. So But it's just cool to like. He said he said he was proud of me for like the progress I made and stuff, and that's cool to hear from it's cool to hear from others. It's like that other people are seeing, because like for him, he remembers me, whenever before last night he thought of me, that guy back in July, and that's kind of it's like I got all these buddies that I haven't seen since like high school and stuff, and I remember them like I remembered them in high school. If I saw them now, they're a completely different person. The way they look, the way they act, and so he said it was cool to see how much I've grown since then. So that's a pretty neat thing to see. My buddy Noah, he was also saying like I'm a completely different person now, like the way I look and stuff. But I don't know. I had a fun night last night. Just hanging out with. I hadn't seen Bryce. Haven't hung out with Bryce in a long time. Saw Bryce last night. I just haven't hung out with Noah a lot here lately either, and saw him. Got to hang out with him and his brother Holden last night. It's just a really cool thing seeing people you haven't seen in a while and getting to hang out with them and getting to talk with them and stuff. So friendships are a pretty cool thing. Got one more set of these. Oh gosh. Oh man, my arms are killing me. Absolutely killing me. What time is it? 10:47. 10:47. 36 degrees now. I can't remember. It might have been the same as we started. I just want you guys to appreciate the fit. The shorts with the boots on. It's a pretty cool fit we got going on here. All my pants were dirty, so all my sweatpants and stuff were dirty, so I had to suck it up and wear shorts tonight on my run. But it was fine, because once you get like a mile into it, it's like you start getting a sweat going. Like a mile and a half into it, you start getting a sweat going. Then you don't really feel the cold. It's usually just in your hands that gets cold. But I wore these gloves tonight, and I've been wearing them at nighttime and stuff, and they help out a lot. But the thing is, you start sweating in the gloves, and they get wet, then they get cold. So you gotta learn to keep your hands dry the best you can. That is not the 25 pound. That is the 35 pound. Let me put the 25 pound on. We're gonna do some bent over rows to finish it off. I feel like the past week, or even like the past week and a half probably, I've done the same exact workouts just over and over again. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But just the repetitiveness of it kind of gets old sometimes, and it can, well, like for other people too that are working out and just doing the same thing over and over again, it might not work for you. But I like the routine of it, because I feel like I get in a routine, like a daily routine, and I can usually follow it pretty well. So it works for me. But I'm also a guy that lives a day at a time, I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I like having a routine that I can always fall back on, since I'm coming in here and doing the same stuff every day. Well, not coming in here with a plan anyways, but I feel like just having that safety net to fall back on. It's like, oh, I can come in here and work out this muscle group with these exercises, and get it done. So that's just me, though. It might not work for everybody. That's just me. Whew. My heart rate's getting up right now for some reason. I don't know why. It's funny how when you get tired, you can't do crap. you can't do nothing. It's like I said last night. I won't be worth nothing in the morning, and that's true. I wasn't worth nothing today. I was just lazy. Been a lazy piece of crap all day. Just sat around and played some video games for the time I've been awake today. I've only been awake for, well, I say today, but I've only been awake for like 6 hours today, because I woke up at 4:30, so I guess I'll go to bed at like 12, like normal. Well, it'll probably be later than 12, honestly, but I'll try to get my sleep schedule back on track by tomorrow anyways, because I got a big day. I got a big 2 days coming up, Thursday and Friday, so that'll be fun. Then I got school, not next week, but the week after, so I got time to get my sleep schedule back rolling the way it needs to be, so. Let's get some bent over rows in. I got 25s on here. I hope I can do them. Should be able to. I did 10. Them kind of hurt my wrist for some reason. Last night, well, I say last night but today when I was sleeping, I'll just say last night, I woke up probably around like 12:30 or 1 with the most awfulest cramp in my leg. And I don't get cramps often, Like, I'll probably get a cramp maybe once a month, if that, Like, maybe once every 2 months. But I got the most awfulest cramp in my leg, and it still hurt today. Like, if I push down, like, where it was on my leg, it, like, hurts, right? It was, like, right in the back of right below my left knee on the outside, on my calf. I mean, it was awful. And it wasn't them ones where you could, like, just straighten your leg out and the cramp would go away. Like, I was sitting there massaging it and crap, wanting it to go away, but it hurt so bad. And I woke up this morning, it was still hurting. But I was walking around sore with a limp today, just because my legs were just so exhausted. And that run tonight probably couldn't have helped it, but I had to do it, You got to stay consistent. Consistency is key. So, I had to do it. It's wild to think that it is 2024. It's a new year. A lot of people say new year, new me. I guess in my case, for me, I'm a completely different person than I was 365 days ago, And I think that should be the same case for everybody, because if you're not growing, if you're the same person you are a year ago, what are you doing, There's always more to learn. There's always more to do. There's always more ways to better yourself. And if you're the same person that you were a year ago, come on, man, get it together. So that's the way I look at it. Let's see, what else is going on? I don't think I have, besides Thursday and Friday going to Nashville, that's all I got this week. Tomorrow gonna chill. I'll chill out tomorrow. I'm still gonna run and lift, but I'm wanting to sit at the house all day tomorrow and do jack diddly squat until I build up the motivation and the courage and want to get out and embrace the cold and run. Because it's cold as crap right now. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm freezing to death, but got to do it. Got to do it. I know it sounds like I'm complaining a lot tonight. Don't mean to be. I'm extremely grateful for where I'm at in life. It's a new year. A lot of New Year's resolutions are being made, and I guess I'll make one. I'll formally. I can't remember what you know the word formally. I'll formally make my New Year's resolution right now. I want to. It's kind of a lame one. It's attainable though. I want to be a better version of myself in 7 days from now than I am today. And the next 7 days, I want to be a better version of myself. And the next 7 days, you know, if I'm a better version of myself, I ain't gonna say every day. You know, everyone says you gotta get better every day. But I think if you can get better every week, you know, you can better yourself just by 1% every week. It's not that hard to do. A lot of people set all these unattainable goals and just think so much that they can get this stuff done in such short amount of times. But I think it's very attainable to better yourself by 1% every week. You know, do something, and that'll start. It's starting small. Is all you gotta do. Is you just gotta start small. You can't dive into the deep end right away, not knowing how to swim. You know, you gotta start small, and you just gotta build your way up. I've said it before. It's just get better every single week. You know, just work for something this week, then attain that goal in this week. Then the next week, attain another small goal, then another small goal, then another small goal. And what that does is all them small goals lead to that big goal that you have set a month, 2-3 months down the line, you know. So I want to better myself 1% every week. And I think that's a completely attainable goal. So I'm gonna do that this new year. That'll be me. That'll be me this new year. Getting 1% better every week. There's 52 of them weeks, so if I'll get 52% better. That's all I gotta get. This time next year, 365 days from now, I'll be 52% better than I am right now. So that's a pretty cool feeling. If I can actually get to that point, that'll be a pretty cool feeling. I got one more set of these. I can go inside and upload this and watch some WWE. These past 2 weeks on for WWE, it's just been like the best of the year stuff. So I probably won't watch them. It's like they didn't have like an actual, like they didn't have a regular Friday Night SmackDown or like a regular Monday Night Raw. Like last Monday was Christmas. A week ago today was Christmas. So they showed like the best of the year, like the best Monday Night Raws of the year, and just had a compilation of like all the cool stuff that happened. And the same on this past Friday. So tonight they're doing WWE Day 1 with Monday Night Raw Day 1 edition. So it's a pretty stacked card tonight. But the thing about them showing it tonight, well, you know, it's Monday night. It's Monday night. You got to show it on Monday night. Is they're competing with the college football playoff tonight. So I don't know how many viewers they'll lose because of the college football playoff tonight. So, you know, the playoffs are pretty big deal. Speaking of the playoff, I'm excited for next year's playoff, the 12-team college football playoff. That'll be sick. Because more football is good football. You know, you never have too much football. And it's also a cool thing I didn't realize. I just said more football is good football. The XFL and the USFL combined, they merged, and they're like the UFL now, the United Football League or something. So in the spring, this upcoming spring, there should be some good football going on with the XFL and USFL combining. So, and all them games will be on ESPN because, you know, ESPN, they only got the rights to Monday Night Football for the NFL. So ESPN will be making bank off that. More football will be coming in. So, but with that might hurt if they play like on Monday nights and stuff. But they'll probably play on Sundays, honestly. They probably will, but it's just funny how all these different leagues, and this is my sports management brain kicking in right now. It's just cool how all these different markets and stuff, like ESPN's fighting for television rights. This upcoming year, the USA Network, which is owned by NBC, their contract runs out with WWE for Monday Night Raw. So Monday Night Raw and WWE is going to have to, they might either re-sign for a better contract with USA, or they can go shop for a different network. Or like the same thing with their SmackDown contract, like Fox, they're on Fox, which is nationally televised, you know, like Fox is like the big thing. There's like 3 big channels, or 4, I guess there's 4 big channels that like everybody in the world gets. You get Fox, ABC, CBS, and NBC. It's like everyone in the United States, not the world. Everyone in the United States gets, you know. So NBC or WWE's about their contract with Fox is going to run out for Friday Night SmackDown. So they're either going to like re-sign with a different company or for the television rights. So that's just my sports management mind kicking in. I think it's all cool how all the companies like fight over the rights to show stuff and all that stuff, and like all the money that's thrown at it and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. The world of sports is sick. I love the sport, or I love sports and just all that goes into it and all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. That's why I'm wanting to get into it and do that with my life. So pretty cool thing. Last set, then I'm gonna go inside because I'm getting very cold. All right. 2024. Here we go. It's gonna be hopefully it's gonna be a good one, because 2023 has probably been, honestly, one of my, if not probably the better years of my life. The best, or if not one of the better, or if not the best year of my life. So just all the stuff I've been able to accomplish, and I want to thank God for this past year. So pretty cool year. Hope 2024 is pretty good. I'll be turning 20 years old in April. I was born in 2004, and I'll be turning 20 2024. So that's pretty cool. All right, Jesus loves you. Thanks.